your day as well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
It's been a while since I last saw streaming shenanigans. Is that weird laughs with all those embarrassing photos still in the game? Well, Numpty, unfortunately, well, she gone. She dead. She didn't survive. So, yeah. Unfortunately. And the funny thing is, it was on the last case. So you just miss a case, really. It was on case 3 that she got deleted. You could even see there on the like right side of, it's not right side of Nagito, but it's on his left side. Yeah, and then there's Chunky Byakuya on her side, so yeah, you can see the cross there. Either way, last time on Danganronpa, we did the first part of the trial where Mekamaru got killed. And, well, we shall continue this.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
I like how she was just like, I can't believe it! Oh well, anyway, let's keep going.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
What are we supposed to do at this point?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
Yeah, that is true.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
Yeah, he did.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
I like how I interrupted Nagito. But it's okay, nobody cares.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Oh yeah, Nagito became all sassy, by the way.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
It was for the sake of hope, wasn't it? Maybe. Maybe it was. How do you know it wasn't?
You say such falsehoods, per usual.
Yes.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Well, Gundam has a point. Murder is a murder. Nagito is just an idiot, so it's funny to be just like, it was.
I see.
What?
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
Why do we even listen to Nagito?
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Yes, you are.
Akane, you're drooling waterfalls?
Yes. Nagito as usual. I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
Okay.
Nekomaru.
Yes.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Nekomaru's cause of death, He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Niku! Niku. Hey, Niku. I was watching for a bit. Okay, I need to pause this. I can't pause this. Wait a moment. Okay, he was crushed by the elevator, falling? Falling, maybe? Yeah, he falling. Okay, I'm sorry for that.
I think he might have died from falling.
Okay, I can now talk. Like I was saying, I was watching your stream. How was Pirate Yakuza? Oh my god. I was just like, he is back. I saw that you were streaming for a while as well. Like, oh my god, almost 12 hours? Probably 12 hours you have reached it. Hope you had a wonderful stream. And I sincerely hope you are enjoying Pirate Yakuza. Cause it's so good. Hey Captain Coolio, how's it going? Welcome on in. And welcome on in Raiders. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Bika-chan90 and I played a variety of games here. And yeah, I will annoy you to play Yakuza. That's what I'm known for. I will be just like, Yakuza? Did you say Yakuza? You should play Yakuza. Because Yakuza is nice. It was fun, thanks. How's Dangan? Is going well. We are on case 4, the second part of the trial. So we are trying to just discover the cause of death of a certain character. So yeah, we've been on the search for Kaho's sub-story, but it hasn't been popping up even though we started chapter 3. Kaho sub-story. I'm not thinking about it. Kaho sub-story. Kaho. Maybe, like you need to go back to Honolulu? I don't know, maybe? I don't know. Yes, that's how Danganronpa runs about. It's all about, you know, solving the mysteries of high school kids that are trapped and forced to do things. I think it's called something. Can you keep a secret? I'm trying to think about that sub-story though. Can you keep a secret? The thing is, I recently saw someone playing Pirate Yakuza, so I have the things fresh in my mind, and I'm having a blank. I wish I could help you. You'll figure it out. It will pop eventually. Hey, Kendall Holiday, how's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, like the good thing about it, the sub stories on Pirate Yakuza, they are not that hidden. They just pop. They pop and they appear in the map, so you should be fine. It's not as secretive as it was on the old games. The old games were a bit more secret. So. And this is what I love, really. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is such a chilled game. It's more of like chilled, its own mini adventure game. And it's so nice. It's like the perfect summer game for you to play. Like Hawaii and ships and, you know, really good. Yeah. Really awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, and yeah, I really hope you're enjoying it, because I'm just like, I've been watching your streams, you've always been playing Mario and stuff, and I've been like always lurking, and I'm just like, when he's going back, because I knew you eventually would go back, and I was just like, ooh, and then I saw it today, and I was like, oh no, I'm late. Because I only saw it like, what, an hour ago? when I was just like on PC, I was just like, oh my god, he's been playing all along and I missed it. I've been meaning to go back. I just got caught up with things. It's fair. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of things to do. So it's just fair enough. It's hard to keep up with everything. I get it. I get it. Listen. It's when I usually as well be just like people, oh, you should play the whole saga, and people be just like, well, what? How many there are? I'm just like, there's like, what? At this point, 10? 10 games? Have fun with it. Oh yeah. Either way, let's continue with this. For people that you are thinking of playing Danganronpa 2, or you're playing any Danganronpas, this is a bit spoilery content because we are on case 4 currently, and this is a warning. For people that, you know, just want to enjoy and don't care, well, welcome on in, and hope you enjoy it. That said, I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Yeah, that's the theory, because if the funhouse, like they say, is the ultimate weapon, they knew how the funhouse works, so they use it as a weapon itself. Nobody dies from falling. Sudden deceleration is what does it. There we go. It's gravity. Gravity is what causes.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
Well, technically, probably wasn't pushed off. So, I don't know.
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
There we go.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Oh my god, Gundam, calm yourself down for a bit.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
No. If Nekomaru died for falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I think Akane is on the right track. Honestly, she is. If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Oh boy, here we go. Make your argument. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to remember the buttons again. I keep forgetting the buttons on this. Good night button. Okay, we'll see all
The
the...
elevator is on the 1st floor.
Yes.
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
Yes.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Yes.
How about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator,
Yes.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
Okay, what would we have?
That elevator.
I think it, okay. I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Okay, I feel like it's the good night button because he wouldn't be able to move, so the elevator wouldn't detect him.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Okay, this is
How about
good.
this?
Yes.
After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator,
Yeah.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made
This
use
is-
of the drop.
Okay. Chiaki has a point
Hold
there.
on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long
Right.
as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Because he couldn't be moving if the goodnight button was
It
pressed.
only work if something is moving.
Exactly.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Yes.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yes.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
Yes.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
Yeah, but that's only if he would stay on the floor of the elevator. So there we go. Welcome, Raiders. Sorry, I was distracted by something at work. It's okay. I'm hearing Robin from Titans here. Oh, maybe he's the same voice actor. Maybe.
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Oh my god, Sonia.
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yeah, she like Kazuichi has a crush on Sonia, but honestly, I feel like Sonia and Gundam are more like the couple there, but okay. She's a bit mean. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Alright. I feel he had wire. So I feel like it's the wire that he had.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Yeah?
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Alright.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
No, it's not.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No.
What about the oil on the floor?
No.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Agree with that.
I agree with that. Have you done the voice yet? The Monokuma voice. I didn't have the opportunity to do it. Yeah, the doorknob, if people remember, you know, it was not in place. The doorknob was destroyed in a way. So, maybe he used the wire for Nekomaru to be hang on the doorknob, and then he fell all the way from the 4th floor to the 1st floor after that.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Yeah.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yeah, because he had wire around him, didn't he?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop.
Yeah. Fair warning, once you hear it, you'll hear it whenever reading it too.
The elevator moved while that loop part hung.
Skills! Yeah, that's my Monokuma's voice.
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
There we go. That's... Wow.
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Oh my god, look at him. He was just like sleeping. Oh, I didn't want to do that. What is the... Oh, look at that picture. He's just like sleeping there. Aww. Poor guy.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Well, now he's sleeping permanently. Oh, oh boy, yeah. Oh, poor robot. The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves.
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh my god, that scared me. God damn it, Kazuichi.
They created a drop. There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
This is true, but that's where the pillar comes from. Why, like, because the pillar had oil, so when he dropped straight away towards the pillar, so that's how.
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
That is a good question. I don't know, maybe eventually it got loose.
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Or maybe he woke up. Just shout Alexa and he will wake up. Maybe he woke up. Maybe you're into something there, Ash. Maybe he woke up and he got a bit on like a panicky mode. And that's the reason why. Alright, I don't even know why it tripped over the fragments. I don't even know. Oh boy. This one is...
Nekomaru from a How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
Yes.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to take back that sleep mode, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
Alright, I am... Unless the killer put the clock to wake him up?
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Where's the clock?
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, like the killer could have put him the clock for him to wake up.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
Because he had an internal clock, so there we go.
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was on, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Lol, Ash.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
You would just move weirdly. You'll be on panicky mode, right?
something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Yeah.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Yeah.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Yeah, because all the door... Yeah, exactly. The doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Because he's a freaking robot. So, obviously, he's way too strong for that.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Nah, because that was the plan, I guess.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I'll soon use my full power! Whoa! With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... Clatter, 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 clatter. Not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Whoa! Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find. Yeah, because I feel like the doorknob fell off so easily because exactly, Nekomaru forced a lot on the doorknobs before, so they were weak.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Yeah.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Oh my god, Kazuichi! Don't be so mean to yourself.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Oh my god.
Fucking pig, you can say so.
He's onto this now. Oh my god. What are you? Are you a masochist? I feel like this guy is a masochist. Bruh. Bruh.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh no, she is. Oh, she's complimenting him now.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Yeah, he's a masochist. Yeah.
This guy. He gets off on this.
Yeah, he does. He's a weirdo. Anyway, moving
Thanks to
on.
that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down.
If he's a masochist, he's still not even the weirdest character of this lot. No, that's the funny thing. He is not.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah, he crashed onto the pillar. That's the reason why the pillar has oil. It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of what happened to him was... he ran out of battery, cola came out of his eyes, he collided with the pillar, the wire got loose. He collided with a pillar. And this is true, cola would come out of his eyes, because he was an amazing robot, so there we go.
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Yes, yes, so she was excited because she thought it was the weapon, the pillar. And, you know, she wasn't wrong. I've seen these lads on Twitter. Oh my
That's how
god.
the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
Yes.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
In a way, it was, so... you weren't completely right, but it was.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
Well, this is true. This is true. And stop talking with your hand, it's creepy.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster. He baby gangster.
Stop calling me Baby Gangsta!
He's baby gangster. I love it. I love that title.
Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
Okay, thank you for the lurky.
If we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
But the thing is, you technically didn't have a clock. You were relying on your own tower's clock, so... were the clocks okay?
Here's yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Is it?
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Maybe someone changed the clocks? Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Yes, it should. Make your argument. Okay, wait a moment. I need to check a thing. I need to, how do I...
Grape Tower.
Okay, excuse me. What's Fuyuhiko's account? Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. At 5:30 a.m., the wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House, second floor, started going off. Fuyuhiko was in the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm. Okay, it's between this, because this is way too much of a coincidence. So my theory, the theory is someone messed with the clocks. Nekomaru's clock could not be messed because he had a radio clock which cannot be changed whatsoever, and it's really exact. So it's, oh my god, this is between Fuyuhiko's account and the wall clock. But I feel it's Fuyuhiko's account. Okay, we'll just see this.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay, sure.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
One must be illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering.
Yes, it did.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, they did not.
Gotta be it.
No, they did not. They can't mess with the Nekomaru's clock. The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30 a.m., but we discovered the body before 7 a.m. Oh my god, this one is a bit.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay.
The alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
What do we have? Wall clock?
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
Wall clock, contact, alarm.
Must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Clock, alarm, timer. Okay,
Great Tower.
clock, alarm, timer, radio. Okay, radio clock. Yeah, okay. I know what to do.
Inside Nekomaru's
It's the radio clock because it cannot be messed with.
was set for 7:30 a.m.
Sure.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
Okay.
Time of death and the time the
I was trying to prove a different thing that I should. I need to prove that Nekomaru's clock could not be messed with.
Tampering.
So she is wrong.
Probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Oh, come on. No! I missed it. I hate it. I'm sorry, Beeps. How is the button to focus?
Before 7
No, it's not this one.
a.m.
Sorry about this. Oh, it's R1. Okay.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably
I'll go faster here.
messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
There we go. Okay, because it could not be messed. I was going to try to prove the clocks in the tower.
Clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Not with Nekomaru's one, no, but the towers is a different story.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Exactly.
The clock inside Grape House?
Yes.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
But it doesn't mean it was the correct one.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
I know you're not lying. The thing is, it was tempered, the clock, so...
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Oh, look how shy he is now.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
No, you don't need to do that. This time-related contradiction, I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Maybe, just maybe, doing some logic dive with my skate will do things. How do you... Okay. Yes! Awesome! Amazing! Oh, shit! I'm sorry about that. I need to be careful with the speed of this. Whee! Whee! Ooh. Okay, I don't know how to jump. Oh, it's triangle. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was other buttons. Ooh, oh, I need to... Okay, this is dumb. This is absolutely dumb. Oop. Alright, let's go. Question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building. Make sure to at least grab 75 rings to get the Chaos Emerald. It is, isn't it? Need to be careful with this. Because you lose life on this. This is where I usually lose my life. Oh god! What the hell, game? Oh my god! What is this? Question 2. Which clock was tampered with? The building clocks. Because Nekomaru could not, because it's a different kind of radio that cannot be tampered with. Wee. Next one. Oh god. Oh. Ooh, oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Oh god. Okay, this is challenging now. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses, because they had the same time. Fuyuhiko said it. So it was with both houses. So it can fool both, you know, pretty much everyone. This is funny, this mini game, because it's just like Hajime, he's just like with his eyes closed, just playing an awesome mini game on his brain. You know, he's just like, I got it, people, I got it.
Checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yes.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Exactly.
What? All the clocks?
It's just 2 clocks, it's not a lot, so.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
Yeah.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
Yeah, because you couldn't tell. They don't have any windows inside the building. They don't have clocks. They only rely on the clocks that are inside the building. So even if someone would tamper with the clocks while they were sleeping, they wouldn't have realized it, so.
This is truly fantastic!
Oh my god, this guy is all proud about it.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right, that's the main problem. I think it's 2 hours from their count. So, I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. So, I think when Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru, he said it was 5 AM, but I guess it was 7. So the clocks were put 2 hours early for some reason. So I think at this point it's Fuyuhiko's account that will work now.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Yes.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Yes.
The time of death.
Yes.
It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to...
Wait a moment. We heard... Wait. Stop everything. We heard a bang. Yes, Akane! She said she heard it at 5:30. Okay. Because we all heard it and she said the time perfectly. So it's Akane's account. Alright. I know what to do.
Say that. If does not exist in this world.
But how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I even figure that out? We have Akane's
The time
account.
in the building was all messed up.
Yes,
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
that's true.
The time of death
Yes,
was clearly 7:30 a.m.
yes.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes, we do have it.
I heard the sound when you fell.
Akane did.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
Yes.
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Yeah.
We heard that noise too.
Yes, we did.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
I know why. I remember why. Because she was on the best room. Because the towers had different kinds of rooms. And the best ones were soundproof, if I remember correctly. So maybe that's the reason why she didn't hear it.
Huh?
So yeah.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
No.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
So there we go.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
There we go. Yeah, that would be too impressive if she would know the time like that.
Excellent work, Akane.
That rumbly sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much our time it was off, literally right in front of me. Like 2 hours. It's 2 hours.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30,
Yeah.
that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Yeah, that's the reason why even Monokuma said that people were all late for it, I guess, so...
That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
The music is so loud that I can barely hear them.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious, so they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Yeah, that is true, because only Nekomaru would go in time since his radio clock was always on time. And other people would just check the clock and be just like, okay, it's way too early. Back to sleep, I guess. Yeah.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Yeah.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is the massage time. No, it's Monokuma Tai Chi because you needed to be at 7 a.m. at the clock for the Monokuma Tai Chi. So.
I see.
Yeah.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Yeah.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Yes.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
we wouldn't be able to attend on time. That wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Yes.
His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
I didn't do anything. I didn't kill anyone, Ben. How dare you?
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
It was already 7:30. It wasn't 7 a.m. I mean. It was 7 a.m.
You witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Yeah, but he was going for the Tai Chi at that time.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, look at him go. He was just like, where I go with my to my Tai Chi session. He looks like he's all equipped and stuff. Yeah, let's go. Why do the doors look so small though? That's funny. The doors look so small. So it's funny.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Yeah.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Oh, he got caught.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
These are outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Oh my god, these two.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
How? Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Uyuhiko's going to say next.
The music is way too loud.
what the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Oh yeah, one of the clocks had an alarm. So yeah. Oh, I see you got a big break. Yeah, Nico raided me. He was playing some Yakuza, and he raided me. Yes, I told everyone to play Yakuza. That's what I did. Oh, come on, Ben, please. Oh. Alright. Sing like a bird. I need to do that. There we go. That's the bird. Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
Yes, I'm not human apparently now.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
This is true. This is true.
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
Okay.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
Remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Oh?
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Okay, I'm going to check a thing. Excuse me. Oh, it's so I can't check it. Can I check it? I can check it. Okay, excuse me. Okay, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty much sure who they are going to blame, and I can't believe it. I will defend them. It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Which I know who it is. But it wasn't him.
You're the only one!
It wasn't him. So, yeah.
Who wasn't there? It's you, right, Nagito?
Because it does make sense why he wasn't there.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
The issue is, yeah. At this point, yeah, I know what Nagito means, and at this point, yeah, you already know who did it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
Yeah, remember what Sonia said? She didn't hear any noises, right? That's because she was in the deluxe room. She was in the deluxe room, and I think Chiaki was in the deluxe room as well. I think Chiaki was in the deluxe room. Yeah, Chiaki was in the deluxe room as well. Nagito was on the grape tower, on the strawberry tower, I mean, on the deluxe room. And someone else was on the other deluxe room, so this is when it makes sense. Nagito didn't come out because he was in the deluxe room, so he couldn't hear it.
You weren't in your room, were you?
He was in his room, he just couldn't hear it.
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
Yeah, he's not even.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh, what is that? Suicide dive you? What? Well,
If I may be frank,
there we go.
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Yeah,
You couldn't? What do you mean?
I know.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
No, it is not.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
And he's telling the truth. Yeah, he couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
No, he's not.
However, that is also true for me.
See what you both have in common, and then you'll see straight away who is the suspect.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Did you hear it, Chiaki?
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Yeah, because she was in the deluxe room. Yeah, yeah. See? Yeah. Who was on the other deluxe room?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
No, it wasn't because of that, even though she sleeps a lot.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
I swear to God, I'm becoming more and more like Chiaki.
Couldn't hear it. What does that mean?
You still don't know.
Yeah, it is obvious now at this point.
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know straight away who the sus is. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Oh my god, do I need to do this? Oh, I just wanted the multiple choice. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Alright. Right. The... Okay, I need a ooh, a U. Okay, this comes late. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. Okay, this is a lot of U's now. Ah, I needed that axe. No, you don't. Alright, I'll keep that E. Deluxe. I didn't want to do that. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh, I missed that. Oh. Oh my god, this is crazy. Go up. Get the oh! Okay, did it. Oh, rooms! Oh, it's rooms! No, I need an S. I thought I'd done it. Oh my god, it's chaos everywhere. There we go.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Yeah, and there was another person in the deluxe room. There was another person.
If I recall, the deluxe...
Gundam. Yeah.
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
Yeah. Your murder voice.
Notice that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry for swearing. I'm sorry for swearing, but there we go. I need to beep this.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Yeah,
Hold on a sec.
I know who it is.
To who the killer is.
Because the other person could not have heard anything at all.
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Yeah. Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. I know who it is. Why did you do it, Gundam?
You're the only one!
Yeah, he is.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Yeah.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Because he was in his way. He was trying to create an alibi, but it was a poor choice of doing this. He should not have appeared at all.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
But you couldn't have heard it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Yeah.
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Yeah.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Gundam?
Oh no! Poor Sonia! Oh my god, she's been doing like... These two are like the perfect pair right there. You can see by her voice she's a bit in shock.
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time.
No, you were not.
That's why, even though you were staying in the deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Yeah.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Oh, she still believes in him.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, that's true. We probably didn't consider Fuyuhiko being in the lounge room.
Me?
Yeah, because you woke up early, so...
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right?
Yeah.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
This is true.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Yeah.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
Yeah.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
Yeah.
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko is, he was the kryptonite of this plan, pretty much, wasn't it?
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Yeah, because then they would be just like, oh, I was in the deluxe room. I didn't hear anything. So then they would have an alibi. But with Fuyuhiko in the lounge, their plan is foiled. So yeah. Yeah.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms.
Yeah, but they didn't.
After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Yeah.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Yeah. Oh, I love these sprites. Hey, what are you doing? This ruckus is louder than the supreme ruler, the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Yeah.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
Yeah.
Those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned. That would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Yeah. If Fuyuhiko is the hero of this, otherwise everyone would be dead.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Oh my god. Sonia still believes in him. Yeah, I guess he's